Hello and welcome back to the Shattered Balance series in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. In the last episode we won our war for this county, which was actually fairly difficult because Kartli got called in against us and they are pretty strong, so we had to hire a bunch of mercenaries and stuff. And we are still in the process of paying back the loans we had to take out to finance that. And I'm just waiting for the Ecumenical Patriarch here, our former vassal, to be done with his little revolt. He's actually losing it, so that we can attack him and take back some of our land. Which I think I am just going to do, even despite the fact that he could probably excommunicate me, which is probably pretty bad. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? We're pretty old, we'll probably die soon anyway. Unfortunately, our heir, our granddaughter, is only 2 years old. Should actually make sure to mark her as special interest, so we make sure to take care of her education. We could hold a grand tournament, but we need the money for loans, so we won't. And let's actually just have a look around the map and see what else is going on. Still have this extremely large North African realm, the Sultanate of Africa, basically, or Ifriqiya. And Maghreb also exists down here, which is pretty good. And Iberia pretty much unchanged from previously. This really big Muslim realm holds most of it. Is he still just a duke? He hasn't formed Al-Andalus yet? It's kind of surprising. I don't know how he can hold so many duchy titles. It's crazy. Anyway, Toulouse and Auvergne are pretty large in France there. And Champagne, of course, in the north. Seems like Meath is still slowly taking over Ireland, but has not yet formed the kingdom title. They surely must have enough land for that at the moment. And who is this? Piedmont and Friuli? Is this Friuli or Piedmont? This is an actual third realm. They're just all the same color, almost. Okay. Well, fair enough. Serbia has land up here for some reason. They have a kingdom title. Anyway. That's fine. We have a couple of big kingdoms to our east as well, which will make expanding in that direction a little more difficult, as we learned when we tried to fight Kartli, sort of inadvertently, in the last war. But that's good. I was kind of worried in the early stages of this series that it was going to be a bit boring, just endlessly conquering independent counts all the time, but the AI has formed some pretty large and impressive realms, so it seems to be going much better than I thought. The cherry you were sitting on broke and you fell to the ground looking like a clown. Why is this happening to me? Lose 1 prestige. Okay. We'll pay interest on our loans and pay back as much as possible. Oh, we were apparently able to pay some back, so we were probably left with just a small loan or something now. Or a medium loan. Okay, that's good. So, our vassal duke is dealing with a revolt. Or duchess, I think, actually. Or duchessa, if I want to use the actual correct term. It looks like she's pretty badly outnumbered there, so she is gonna probably have a bad time. Well, maybe the new guy will like us better, since she has been a bit of a problem for us, though she likes us well enough now. My son asked me for a fief of his own to govern. We will tell him he's not ready. We probably could change our business focus, actually. We already had the event chain. Let's focus on rulership, maybe? I think we did that before on this character, didn't we? We didn't do hunting on this character, I think. So, sure, let's do it. I do like the health bonus. And the extra martial score is useful as well. The health bonus is Oh, my daughter was slain by the Duke of Khalid Emirate in personal combat. What were you doing? Oh, she's married to the King of Wallachia, or was, and I guess he's fighting somebody. Okay. I wouldn't mind living a bit longer, as I was saying, so that my granddaughter can get at least closer to coming of age before she inherits. And we can actually take care of at least some of her education. Many of my important vassals sent riders to let us know that they are meeting to discuss my rule, with all due respect to the law. All in all, they seem happy. If anything comes of the meeting, I'll hear within days. Okay. We'll see. This guy's going to war. Attacking Karvuna. Over here. Okay. Seems reasonable. Really wish he would get this war over with. 68% in favor of the revolt. They shouldn't be letting him siege back this land. That's terrible. Wonder if we can offer to join their war. No. I didn't think so. I've ate a lot of arugula lately in my salads. No wonder I've been feeling so stimulated in certain ways. People say it's an aphrodisiac after all. Good, maybe this will last a long time. We get lower piety but greater fertility for a while. Or we should eat cabbages, which will calm me down, gain piety, could maybe become chaste or zealous. I don't really mind becoming chaste or zealous. Either of those would be fine. We don't have to worry about having more children. We became zealous, okay. We got to pay interest on our loans. Let's see if we can pay back anything else. Whoa, okay. We died a natural death at the age of 56, so unfortunately we did inherit with our character only 3 years old. But we'll have to make do, I suppose. Let's see who we get as our regent. Oh, my Mysticos, the Dew of Achaea. He doesn't like me, that's bad. He has very good stats though, because he's a lucky ruler, of course. Let's see if we can... We can't send him a gift, because he would require an enormous gift. Okay. Well, we are over our domain limit, which is bad. I was kind of assuming that... Well, he doesn't have great stewardship, I guess. I'm hoping he would get us to a reasonable domain size. But that's not the case, apparently. We, of course, inherited our father's claims on all of this that are weak claims now, which means we'll have to have a regency in power, I think, over here before we can actually press them. The revolt is not making too much progress against the Patriarch. Okay, well, let's check out our vassals. We probably have some pretty serious problems here. Yep, no factions yet. We don't really have the money to be spreading a lot of bribes around, which is pretty unfortunate. We only have a small loan left to pay off. We can actually choose an ambition to pledge peace for 15 years. We tried to do this before with a previous character and died too soon, but yeah, sure, maybe we'll try this again. Okay. So we'll be 19 years old before we can go to war, but I think that's okay. And it does increase vassal opinion, actually, which is very, very good. I didn't realize that. That is definitely going to help us out. Let's see. We have a... Are you a vassal of mine? A sub-vassal? I'm not sure if arresting and then releasing her would give us the opinion bonus since she's not a direct vassal of ours. We might try it if it becomes necessary. We'll just let it run for a while and see if we get any factions forming. Being over our domain limit is also hurting our vassal opinion. And there's a female ruler opinion penalty, even though we have gender equality turned on? That doesn't seem right. Well, I think if we have to give away some land, we could probably do it. We somehow... Oh, we have this castle down here. Yeah, I guess we'll give this away and transfer the vassalage to her since she's supposed to have it. That will take care of one. Did you happen to... No, we'll transfer the vassalage then. Oh, except we can't do that because it needs to be approved by our regent. What can we do to improve his opinion? We could remove look from him. I don't know whether I should do that or not. Having him as a vassal is... It has upsides and downsides since he has great stats and is really good on our council, but also he has the permanent opinion penalty against us. I don't know. Well, we won't do that yet. Oh, our heir is unmarried as well. Oh, she just requested that he should serve her. That's good. I'll allow it. So we're still 1 over our domain limit. We can give away this county since it's outside our capital duchy. I might just leave it for the moment though. But yes, our unmarried heir, who is my uncle. He's actually a pretty good character. I wouldn't mind playing as him if we happen to die sometime soon. Let's get him married to maybe somebody with the strong trait would be nice. There's a strong 16-year-old. Go for it. I guess we'll collect the prestige since that will help with vassal opinion. Our income is still okay. We should be able to pay off our loans sometime soon. In fact, we can do it now. So let's... Alright. So we do have a faction forming. Not a dangerous one yet, though. Of course, we're not going to be able to do anything with him, since our regent won't improve it, or won't approve it, not improve. And the revolt over here. Uh-oh. News has reached court that a claimant to my titles is hiring men for an attack against me. I hope he's not prone to accidents, so we can't plot against him. So there's not really anything we can do, I guess. This is... well, he's probably next in line for the throne after my uncle. Until he has children. I think he could just wait his turn. Well, apparently our domain size has increased, which is good. I'm assuming our regent gained some stewardship somehow. Yeah, I think he went up to 14 from 12. So I guess we're just going to have to fight him when he declares war, unfortunately. Anyway, the Patriarch's War is going still badly for him. Get more levy reinforcements. So it's going to be July 940. I think we'll just save money in the meantime and possibly hire mercenaries if we can afford it and if we need to. And in the meantime, we'll just wait, I guess. It seems like Armenia formed. It was previously a duchy there. So he formed the kingdom title, that's good. Good for him. Oh, and it looks like the revolt is finally fighting the Patriarch's army there, so they should win that any day now. Okay, my heir and uncle had a daughter, who I believe will now be third in line for the throne. Okay, and his war is over. So the unfortunate thing about this peace pledge is we aren't going to be able to press these claims anytime soon. Though I suppose we wouldn't be able to anyway since they're weak claims and he is not a regency. So as long as we don't die before we can declare war, then we'll be okay. We can usurp a title. Okay. And we also have righteous imprisonment on him. Unfortunately, I don't think we get an opinion bonus from imprisoning and releasing a sub-vassal. It has to be a count or above. And we have Vikings. We'll raise some levies and take care of them. And I need educating, so let's see who we should have do the job. My uncle is not a great character from his traits. The Duo of Achaia, our regent, is okay. He has, I would like to get ambitious and brave, for example, and his education trait is not great, so it doesn't seem like a great option. She has pretty good traits, though only a fortune builder. There aren't really a lot of great characters for us to choose from that have both a good education trait and mostly positive personality traits. I suppose we could just pick someone with the good personality traits and then switch ourselves to somebody with a good education trait when we're close to being of age. Okay, so who's the one person with the good traits but the not good enough education who I saw before? It was you. She's arbitrary though, and she doesn't like me, though I'm not sure if that matters too much. Was it her? Those aren't even that good. We'll just do it. It'll be fine. Probably. Apparently we're cynical already, which is okay, it's not a bad trait. More intrigue can't hurt us. Oh, our vassal levies are raised too long. We did not even need to use them to take care of those Vikings, since I guess the Duke of Achaia has raised his troops to do it. Which is nice of him. We asked Fortunata to teach us how to fight better with a sword. To stick him with the pointy end. Alright, well we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to continue this next time. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.